maybe feeling so exposed, so vulnerable, so tender, like being kneaded, like dough.
Like what?
Dough.
Like
dough, when you need dough.
Oh, kneading dough. Yes. Yes, sweetie, it's such a beautiful thing. So, there has been this explosion, and it has blown the shell apart. And immediately, it feels overwhelmingly vulnerable. But there is nothing reconstructing itself. You are just open in it. When you are open in it, you can feel what the mind calls vulnerability. And when you feel it without a label, you fall all the way into the feeling of what is called vulnerability. What is it? What does that feel like? I'm going to speak for them. Something so vast and so silent. It is the taste of what is vulnerable to nothing. You cannot taste what is vulnerable to nothing until you have tasted the depth of egoic vulnerability, which only happens when the armoring is blasted to pieces. And what is revealed is the heart, the true heart, the divine heart, the heart of eternity. Can you feel that it feels like something waking up? Something that has been numbed, waking up. Something alive. Yes, absolutely. It is like the personality has been shattered to pieces. And what is discovered is what has been searched for the whole life. Yeah. Does it feel vulnerable now? No. Looking into your eyes now, it is like looking into a newborn infant's eyes. Perhaps you can feel now how there have been many times in the past where it is blown open and there was the taste of what was called it. Yeah. But there still was some Adrian there. Yeah. Yes. it ain't there now. I know you know.
You know, she was trying so hard for so long.
Yes, she was trying so hard for so long. And that is...
She was the thing that was blocking the view. You know, it's
yes.
so crazy.
Yes, but you know, this one-pointed hunger, this is what did the work. Yes, could you speak a little
Yeah.
on the moment I spoke of the hunger?
Just this huge explosion. And the hunger is just, it's love. It just...
Yes. It is not getting what the hunger is hungry for. It is the hunger itself. When it is true, you realize that it lives in the hunger.
Yeah.
The beauty lives in the hunger when it is true. And that's all inside of you. It's your hunger. So then the love and the beauty is recognized to be right there, always there. It is what is called holy longing. It is not a future thing. It is not desire. It is the pull of self to self.
There's so much life in coming home.
Yes, there is so much life in coming home.
You know, the hand went up and there was just this fear, like in the body. It was just like, and it still is. My legs shaking, and but there's this.
Yes, it is all very secondary. The beauty is on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say something about love, but it just seems almost foolish to try and describe what it feels like.
What
to
the
me.
feeling is try. You know, the beauty is whenever this yearning is coming from what is true, there is the recognition of the impossibility. But the very attempt is the most beautiful possible human expression. It is what all true art is about.
Well, I feel overwhelmed by it, I can say that. You know, it makes these tears and I don't know why exactly.
Yes, it makes these tears and you don't know why exactly. It is this divine heart that is bursting at the seams. It is so full. This note you wrote, how every player coming up experienced as your own self and your own heart and your own words, feeling such incredible gratitude to be in such beauty, and then recognition that the beauty is your own self, spoken out of complete and pure humility, which is the pure nectar. It is bursting, it is on fire. Yeah.
I'm happy to drown in it.
Yes, yes, I know. This is the byproduct of the recognition of the grace, the conditioning becomes ready to drown in it. It becomes an offering to it. It ceases to be about my survival no matter what is going on, because the love affair is so enormous, and it is just offered, and that is when the sky opens and everybody can feel it. Wowee. Something really rooting and opening in there, like I have never felt before in you. Yeah.
It's like a sense of wholeness.
Yes.
Completion and
A sense of
nothing lacking.
wholeness and completion. So beautiful. When the ego's final desire is taken and there is the readiness to open, there is the discovery that not receiving what the ego was desiring was in fact the greatest gift of all.
I mean, nothing could be better than this.
Yes, nothing could be better than this. So beautiful. God, it is such magic what is happening.
It's been beautiful on this retreat. There's just been a feeling of when you speak.
Can people hear? No, if you could speak a little louder. There's been a feeling that when I speak,
When you speak inside, it's already here. It's like the words are in here.
yes,
and then
that's
you say
exactly it. That is exactly it. Is that amazing or what? The experience of a pulling away of the form and true self-discovery, the result. Feeling the words happening from inside of you, just looking to be coming out of someone else. Discovering the truth of where I live. So beautiful. It is all both so beautiful and at the same time such a joke. When there is the grounding, the seeing that a truth there is no one, there is simultaneously the recognition that everything is being played. Thus, there is not anyone who is deeper than anyone else. There isn't anyone. It's all being played. It's all the same. It's just a drama. But the drama is pointing to whatever needs to be pointed to for every player when they are ready to receive. These openings and closings have the grace of eroding the slightest hint of someone. If it were to happen prematurely, there would be hidden arrogance. But in the recognition there is no one, it is the recognition there is no one. It is the beauty of humility. It is the beauty of the offer that conditioned mind hates until it is no longer hated. Once there is an aspect of yourself that welcomes what conditioned mind hates, then you begin rolling down the other side of the hill. Not that work does not come up. Work comes up for every player. There is still the experience of work. There is still the experience of humbling, challenge. But the taste of the beauty of it, there comes a time where that is never lost. The benevolence that is offering what may seem to be challenge, there comes a point where that is never lost.